wanadhani ya kwamba this is their season. And now we are joined in studio by Ronal Ngala, the administrative manager of Gor Mahia, aka Kogalo. Karibu sana SportyFM, Ronald.
Asante sana Joshua.
You know, we have met before in other forums, but finally it makes sense that you came to our show just to talk about everything about Gor Mahia. And now let's start from that title itself, administrative manager. Most of the time we see CEO, assistant CEO, secretary, but we rarely see administrative manager. What is the role of an administrative manager at a club like Gor Mahia?
Joshua, the roles are many.
Yeah.
It's akin to what CEO would do.
Yeah.
But basically mine revolves around so many things, touching on things which are purely administrative.
Yeah.
Administrative has so many things. In fact, majorly is managing the TMS. There is transfer matching system. That one is my major role. There is managing the FIFA legal portal.
Yeah.
That is part of my role.
Yeah.
There is organizing match days. Looking at the fixtures.
Yeah.
Planning with the technical bench.
Yeah.
And seeing how prepared they are, which assistance they want, and everything else which revolves around a match day event. That's also a major duty, which I perform. Currently in collaboration or in touch with the Secretary General.
Yeah.
I deal with correspondences from federation into the club.
Yeah.
I deal with that one and share with the SG.
Yeah.
If plan for responses and plans for actions. So briefly, those are the things I do as administrative manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the name suggests, my duty is more of administrative. Yes.
And right now, Kogalo doesn't have a CEO, so basically you get into that position.
Yes, I assume that role. At the moment, I assume that role. Yeah, that's what I.
So, Kikuita Kogalo CEO, you won't be wrong.
You won't be wrong. You won't be wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what. Basically, I'm the head of secretariat. So, and that's what the CEO's role also.
Yeah.
So, if you call me CEO, I'll just accept. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes, and of course, I just want us to get into the meat of it and the nitty-gritties, because earlier on in the show we did a story, of course, where the patron, that is Owalo, in a forum, alisema the plan now, of course, is to make Gor Mahia fully commercialized. And I'm just very curious, because the plan is great from what he mentioned, just to have revenue generation, consistency as well, investments in the club. I'm just very curious, at the moment, currently in 2025, saizi pale Gor Mahia, how far is this plan?
Basically, we are lucky to have Honorable Owalo as our patron. Yeah, because that is the line of duty. If you know Owalo well, that's his line of duty. Planning and constructing strategic plans for companies, and even that's what he's even doing in the government at the moment. So if he says so, we are sure he is going to do that. And you know, that's what God has lacked for some time. So if Owalo can bring that as the patron, it's a welcome idea. And I know it will be implemented. Because that's what Gor as a brand is big, but it could be big on paper. So you want it to also be big, even on the ground, administratively, financially, structurally, everything. And I believe that if our patron said so, he's going to implement that. Yes.
And don't you think such kind of strategic planning also there has to be some timeline pegged on it? Other than,
course.
other
Yeah,
than just
time,
putting
yeah.
it
Of course,
blanketly that we are going to do.
of course. When the patron met the youth team and the ladies team
Yeah.
just the other day, he reiterated on that,
Yeah.
and it will be on paper. And you know, so long as it's on paper,
Yeah.
it will have timelines. Yeah, because you know, goals and objectives and everything without a timeline in his story.
Yeah.
So when you have strict timelines
Yeah.
and a plan of action,
Yeah.
it will come to fruition.
Yeah.
And we believe that once he rolls it out, because I know he has an occasion on 8th, and he said after that he will now take the mantle full throttle.
Yeah.
And have everything on paper, policy document,
Yeah.
everything, so that we can work with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
We mentioned him as the patron.
Yes.
Gor Mahia sadly lost its patron, that is the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. May God rest his soul in peace. But even before he was buried, the club announced that Honorable Wallo would take the role of the patron on interim basis. Then so many people asked, was it that urgent that you had the club had to announce the new patron even before the former one has been laid to rest?
I know it's a debate
Yeah.
which has been going around, but you know, if you ask me personally, I would tell you that ODM would have waited more. ODM as a party would have waited more to name an interim party leader,
Yeah.
because that was now the heart of our departed patron. But you saw what they did almost immediately. In fact, ODM made the changes when the patron was still even in India, had not even arrived in Kenya. So when Gor Mahia did the same, it brought a lot of heat. But to me, it's not something which was big.
Yeah.
It's only that the void had to be filled. And since Honorable Ludo Wallo was the deputy, the club decided just to elevate him to take the post, so that to avoid having a vacuum. Yeah, I know it could have been done later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was also not so bad that it was announced as early as such. Yes.
Yes, and something you mentioned a bit early, as you said, of course, Gor Mahia as a brand, it's a very big brand.
Yeah.
It's a club that has great following.
Yeah.
And now me and Kwanya Apa, we've debated several times in terms of, I think Gor Mahia has a lot of fans, but they're not taking advantage of that in terms of engaging the fans and just making sure the fans are also part of the club. I don't know, are there initiatives or for the planning, of course, plan for the future going forward,
Yeah.
where Gor Mahia will be able to engage